And just to, further my everything, I forgot to start recording. Hi everybody. It has been 7 minutes. Hi Liv. Good to see you. Okay, hold on. Let me hear myself for a second. Hold on. Alright, but let us start a new game. Honestly, Soul. Hi, Soul. Honestly, Soul. Hi, Soul. Get out of there, and let us begin. Hugs for you too, you silly, silly person. Hugs for everybody who's here right now. Thank you so much. Let me get the chat bot started. Do I have to log in again? Well, it looks like it's connected. Let's see if it actually is. Alright. Yep, okay, cool. It is. Thank you, Liv, for that test message. Alright. Let us start. New game. Let us start. Justice for All. Episode 1. The Lost Turnabout. Huff. Huff. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot this scene existed. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title? Oh, the gavel, it becoming... Pabam! September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 1. Why do you have that as a ringtone? What a nightmare. What? Seriously, why? I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. I mean, yeah? Beep. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. That's not ominous. Local man armed with a fire extinguisher? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. He is armed and dangerous? A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I wish I had that SpongeBob narrator voice. Dot dot dot. Ouch, my head is throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? No. My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong? What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said that you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty. Oh, Phoenix! Oh, Phoenix! Your brain has reset. Just when I thought all hope was lost. When all other lawyers had laughed me off. Oh, you cannot ignore those sparkling eyes. Those sparkling shoujo eyes. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. Oh, Birdie. I'll never forget you. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really want to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... Huh? What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kinda nervous, sir. Oh, sorry, I'm afraid to ask. Here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go into trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. It's just how the defense attorney treats his clients, sir. I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Because you were bopped over the head with a fire extinguisher? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you. And they're okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Phoenix! Let's see, what can I piece together? Out of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl said I'd prove her not guilty. Don't disappoint her, she's so cute. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone, please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp. September 8th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 2. What could possibly go wrong? Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maggie Bird. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Phoenix. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? You see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Before we press yes, we're going to the court record. So we got the cell phone, with the creepy ringtone. We've got, a autopsy report. Oof. Some broken glasses. And then, we've got our adorable little client. Dustin Prince. Please tell me his thing was he found fingerprints where he wasn't supposed to? Oh, they were dating. Oh, I'm so sorry you lost your boyfriend. That's so sad. Oh, yay! Love you, Winston Payne. Oh, I love the names. I really do. They're so good. And so, let's see. 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Okay. And so we'll go back. We'll say yes. I guess I should do it yes for now. Are you ready? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a second. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... Court will not hear the defense's excuse you. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Justin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Learned since the beginning of last game. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Hi, Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. They're adorable. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. Happened at the park near headquarters. Expose park? Why would you name it that? The victim was one of the local cops, Justin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches of the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up pretty bad and snapped his neck. Oof, that would be pretty instant. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Yes, I actually looked at it. Ah, yes. The autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. I mean, the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Look at this photograph. Very well. The court accepts this into evidence. Alright. Victim fell from the walking path above. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought into our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess? Mister, is your head on right today? No, because he was bapped with a fire extinguisher. It was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? No, have you lost your mind? Oh, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. Time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. I already did that. Court record. Yep. Info about the evidence. People involved with the case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the tab button, because that's what I set it to. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be, legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Actually, speaking of saving, let's save! And then we'll have, since this is, there we go. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. I already did that. What was it again? Tab. Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses! That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. His killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. Held onto them as he fell. And she is wearing glasses. Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I actually stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says, ugh. Your Honor. I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Or witness about this evidence. Decisive evidence? There's something even more incriminating in the glasses underneath the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. Alright, before we continue, I'm gonna do a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And hello, AZ, thank you so much for the resub! Oh my goodness. You're all delightful. Okay. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Smug. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name so clearly written here. Like it wasn't staged. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. You gonna come back up? Ma'am. Ma'am. Are you gonna come back up? Ma'am. Yeah, it's Hazel. She, kind of booted herself from the bed. And I think wants to come back up. But is hesitating for some reason. Why are you hesitating? Hello, welcome back. You were so cozy before. Hi. Court accepts this into evidence. Crime photo 2. As if the glasses didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? I don't. It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir! Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. I'm so sorry, Gumshoe. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witness's face. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses hide all things from the court. Which means they lie from time to time. Lie? You mean like somebody would tell lies on the internet? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Yes, witness testimonies can be terribly, terribly skewed. The human brain is not a reliable witness. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Love you, Gumshoe. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why, when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, you're... About trial by fire, here goes nothing. Those lies. We should be alright. Decisive evidence. Push for the French area. We're gonna press things. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Press it. Culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... What's the name of that, my client? What's the name of... Yeah. That of my client, words. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defense name, Maggie, sir. Press. Are you absolutely certain? Well, I mean, yeah. Sorry, pal. That's what it said. This is the picture of it. No matter what it says, which way you look at it, it still says Maggie. It's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now please hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. Better check the court record again. Okay, so let's check the court record, which was the... Wait, it was Cam. Let's check the photo. Let's check the other photo. Pretty sure it's photo number 2, but let me...
Cheer 500 welcome everyone to the cutest channel in the world. That's right, it's Gin. Gin is big cute, and cordially invites all of you to get cozy and enjoy the stream. And now, here is the cutest hostess with the cutest mostest, our sweet Gin.
Thank you, Soul! Also, hi, Deli! Oh my goodness, but yeah, let me just double check my guide, because I'm pretty sure... But... I also don't like being wrong. Oh! Okay, yeah. Present it! Really? Okay, hold on. Little too early. Yeah, okay. One statement too early. We're gonna pretend like I meant to do this right here. Really? Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Oof, okay. Hold on. Excuse me while I do this. We're gonna time warp. We are time warping. It's alright, Phoenix had a memory. Fine. Perfect. Thank you, Liv. Okay. So, you'll notice that it's spelled the conventional way. Okay, cross-examining. Alright, lives. And now we press this. Are you absolutely... Yes. Once again. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Uh-huh. Yeah, because we'll check the court record just to further it. But we'll go to profiles. Yeah, it's spelled differently. So let's press that real quick. And you are certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground. There are scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. Never mind if he was already dead and they just borrowed his finger. That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special moves, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence! Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. I'm sure to make the... Okay. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do now. Okay, so we're doing this. We're gonna present not the evidence, but the profile where it clearly says this is how her name is spelled. Here we go. Okay, that's what I was missing. Okay, I did it! What now, Phoenix? What is it? What's come over me? Thinking, I just blurted out, objection! And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile excuse, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird. No. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's... Yeah, with a Y. Ah! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. Y'all misspelled it. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggey. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh my god. How about that? I hadn't even noticed. Gumshoe. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly? I mean, maybe, but if they were supposed to be dating, then... May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Absolutely certain the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers. Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. Well, they were a well-known couple in the police force. They could have just been friends. Detective Gumshoe is testifying for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Oh, that's even worse! Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Aww. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Unless tragedy struck, which, again, they could have just been friends? Buddies? Pals? And otherwise platonic? Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Let's press that. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. Oh, gumshoe. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway. Oh, no. I think he has a crush. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Oof. Okay, but how do you know that? Marriage? Wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You're saying a guy's gotta marry someone of the same age as himself? It's a gap. But if they're on the same life page, then that's okay. No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know? Ugh, I think this fella has a way to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. How did you read his mind? The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. Yep, press that. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. Victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Let's press that. Over 2 months ago? Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal. Oh, you are crushing so hard. So, what was the birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Press it. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. We've checked his hand. Yes, I do. Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it's relevant. Glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. You have a reputation, Phoenix. Now this is the Mr. Right I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you were that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it looks like a bunch of bananas. That's adorable. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? It was custom made. I hope that yellow was his favorite color. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. Yes! Alright, I'm gonna take a sip. Let me make sure that... Okay. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That, and the one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It's clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that's true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I don't think it was. I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Writing on the ground. Oh, the music has changed. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Again, you could have just used his finger after he was dead. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Wait, is the glove left-handed? The glove might be left-handed. Hold on, let's check the court record real fast. It was custom made. Okay. Now, it looks like a left-handed glove to me, at least. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Your Honor. Writing on the ground. Uh-huh. Alright, let's press that real quick. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with a scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up anyway. Oh, Gumshoe. Check the victim's pointer finger. Let's press that. His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around into people's faces? Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in the sand. And the results? And press that. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger. No, it doesn't. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. There's more. Press that. Scratches on his skin. Yep. You can't see them with the naked eye, but they're there. That's incredible. Sure is, that's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got this really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those, and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Love you, Gumshoe. Press it. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. So do I. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with... Listen to this. You would think there was only one conclusion. The name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, don't you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? The present? What about it? Actually, is that in his profile? Okay. Okay, so yeah, that all but confirms that, okay, with his right hand. So we're gonna present this glove and hope that it works. Bum! Yes! Okay, silence! Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what's special about this glove? Other than it's yellow. What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow. But that's only one of its qualities. There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. It's a left-handed glove. He was dominantly left-handed. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed. Why? You're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That's why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, Detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from the picture it was his... Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah. A check. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know. What your line of reasoning proves? There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. Left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand, at least not as legibly. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No, this is not possible, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence of the prosecution has presented to fail to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Bright. Phew, feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. Fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See? You got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. That's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. Defendant Maggie Bird. No, not yet. Rude. Please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? Prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? You would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order, order, order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling this would be too easy. I need more information. I'll just see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. We're adjourned for recess. Alright, let's go through the second half. Yes. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it. I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. Oh, please tell me it's a play on Spinning Bird kick. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on! I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem we won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know how you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix, right? That's a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this bag, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got it from you. It's my most prized possession. Oh, Maggie, no. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix business card. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell number on the back. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it in the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It's on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. Picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh, the little blue badger sweater. Oh, she looks so cute. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that the phone in my pocket? Yes. You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up... you were here all along? You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everybody had already left. Hi, Maya. Now who in the heck is this? Maya... Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl, too. Hey, good morning! Hey, good morning, Maggie! And good morning to you, Maya! So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh. And what if I said that everything would be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you go, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It's to be about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good As in? There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Well, why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Because it's Phoenix, right? Don't look at me! And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look it up yesterday! Oh, that's right. These numbers were all in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Actually, Mr. Bright is... Mr. Bright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant to the room and to return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't! Come on, Nick! Better get a move on! Yeah. Back in the courtroom. Court will now reconvene. It's called the next witness to the stand. And we're gonna save. I'm gonna take another sip. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay. Carrying on. Please call your next witness. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. When I was a young boy... What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked the court might be a little lenient on... No, there's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the next witness a drifter who was taking a walk on the park the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me university student would just settle would be Abel's death, and everything would do the utmost top try perk I merely look for a meanable university of walk. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. He is very pretentious. What is he, a human chatterbox? I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course... university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Is your name pretentious? Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me wrong, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I could tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Oh my god. You're already gonna be a character. I've known you for 2 seconds. If I wanted to, you could call me University Student in Transit. Mr. Wellington, on the third day of the murder, you were taking a stroll through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am no way a prepubescent boy out for a walk with mommy. If you must know it anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You should know. What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Oh, look at his shock. His shock and/or horror. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met eyes with a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell from the police officer. I told you it looked like a banana bunch! That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive, Nick? You hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. Aw, thank you, Soul. I always appreciate when you can come by. I hope you have a good day at work. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. We'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. What I saw that day. Alright, let's tear this guy apart. So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That's very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. Oh, you are pretentious. No-name? Trashy? Now, it might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded buffoon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. Oh. That arrogant little snot. Press that. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? You think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. So, what should I do now? Press it. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Most likely he used his cell phone. Tisk tisk. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Did you know that it was a clock? The thing that tells you the time? As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking time apart and total utter nonsense, that a real first-class person doesn't live chained by and to wear a watch, people should live freely without constraints about. Okay. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Word salad. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case. Press that. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. I mean, if he was being very obvious about his uniform, then yeah. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle practically screamed at the tried to keep low quality, and I suppose it was also because of the wearing off his uniform. I missed you, Ace Attorney. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? You and I haven't figured out that out yet. I thought I looked up, and the charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Red. They use this eye to see things. In case of humans, we have 2 of them, yes, even you! I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. Like the regrets that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue, if that's alright with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. So was that a pretty... The only other thing I saw, the banana. So we're gonna press that, even though I'm sure it's just the banana. Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? I don't know. And why would I know such a thing? I'm not telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. Could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought it was seeing one thing and it was something else? Or something else for a bunch of bananas. And that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think! Show these lying? Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind. But I wish I were good to remember who she is. You just heard it that her name was Maya! Is everything okay, Nick? Alright, banana. Bananas in pajamas are running down the stairs. I never actually watched that show, but I remember the intro. Present the bananas! Mr. Wellington, if that's your real name, I believe that I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's not a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. You can't see anything! This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's a very simple mistake. The glove for a bunch of bananas. No. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refused Galileo for the world to realize there are other possibilities. Sure, in the end, we find out in the fact the glove is not bananas. However, viewed from afar, I do not think that's enough for you. And that's why I asked how bad your eyesight is. They're both 22 out of 200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are now ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Apparently not. How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You do not like those people. Joan of Arc, she was brave and courageous only because of her, and well, she didn't do anything to burn at the stake. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the crime scene, the scene of the crime and that of the defendant, cannot be proven as the same by the witness. No. That the height difference was only 9 feet. Very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, how bad are your eyes? Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. Welcome back. What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. Does not seem accurate at all. She would probably try to help him. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Hello, kitty kitty. Welcome back. You gonna come back up? You gonna come back up? Hello. Hello, welcome back. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Hi, beep beep. Oh, you coming over here? Coming over here? Yeah. Hi, Hazel. Hi. There must have been a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. And they were close to the station, so it's easier to go to that location. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Which, again, doesn't make sense because she seems like the type that if he fell down, she would try to do some first aid and also call the police or an ambulance. Yes, that is correct. Why, even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer! The shock upon his face. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. What happened next? Alright, let's save. Here, let's actually go back and just start pressing everything. She ran away, just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Rude. I don't trust you or your hair. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone with only a third-rate education? Oh. Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit, but he can't frickin' see! This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? Alright, why did you call the police? Immediately? As in? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but... Was there a payphone? That's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach you that in your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Yeah. Alright. Because, yeah, if it was 6 o'clock... The time of death was 6:28. So, let's try presenting. Okay. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said they called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time that you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think the court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Grr. Witness was in shock at the time of witnessing a terrible murder, and it took him 15 minutes to start functioning again. Shock works in very different ways for people. To be fair, it's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I call a little dazed. Ah! Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? 15 minutes are crucial in a gap period when crimes happen. Answer the question. Telephone, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open up all the layers of the... what are those called? The... Matryoshka dolls. But, yeah, I've actually never heard the proper pronunciation. I just know they're like little egg dolls. You must think you're really something special. Yes, like the onions. Nesting dolls, that's what they're called. Witness! I lost my cell phone there, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable, you lose your glasses and lose your cell phone. You must be a very scatterbrain when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that for a raised person they're never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard about the genius or strange and rational since I have on quirks of I don't simple, plain, and people unarrested? Enough? Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone. Nick, the cell phone could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. There's totally a way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? Heh, what are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know, see, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought just maybe this was his. Well, I think we cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay on his call was caused by the search for a phone booth, which there aren't a whole lot of phone booths around anymore. That can be a problem. Do we believe this man and his hair? No. Well, that's just a bit. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. But we're not good. Yes. There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to go searching for a phone. How dare you? Hi, Brian. Good to see you. You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You have to have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Let's check this photo. There's a phone booth right freaking there! Oh my god, that should not have taken you 15 minutes! Present! It's quite simple, actually. Please look at this. At the crime scene photo with the phone booth 2 steps away from the body? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with this picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, there's something wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth! That is correct! And all the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps! Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? I am losing it! Order. What does the reporting to the crime a little late after proving to defense? What? That still doesn't answer. What were you doing in those 15 minutes? I mean, come on, my guy. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. This is the reason enough to throw the suspicion on his testimony. Yes. This is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this really is his phone, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for her cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Yeah, but any thoughts you would like to share with the court, with the classroom? Can you offer an explanation of what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Yes, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that your explanation is not persuasive. You will be penalized. Think carefully before you present. We learned that before. That is why we are saving the game. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? I'm pretty sure it has to do with this, but let me double check that. Yeah, we're in part 2. Okay, cool. Da 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 da. Yeah. Da 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 blah 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 blah. Yep, yep. Okay. Let's give it a try. Nope. Alright. We'll just, pop. We'll just time warp ever so slightly. Okay, let's just double check this real quick. Yes! Thank you. Oh, okay, okay. Same idea, different thingamabobber. Because he didn't have his frickin' phone. No? Really? Oh. It's fine. We're almost done with this case. I can take the penalty. Was it because he couldn't see? Alright, hold on. Let me actually find the right thing. Oh! Okay. It is actually... Yep, just a little bit. Just so I don't get stuck. Here we go. Mr. Wellington. Oh, what? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where did you find? I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours? Tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order. No, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer's quite clear here. As he fell, Justin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. Culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call, because he couldn't see and he was looking for his eyes. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that's precisely what I'm doing. Sadly, this victory music is not as cool as the first games, but it still bops. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. It turns out the cell phone was key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah. This is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he is accusing the witness of being the murderer. We are flying by the seat of our pants once again. Welcome to Phoenix Wright. Yeah, that's right. I'm not a criminal. This is third rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. That's easy. For example, there's the name of the victim wrote. What was that? Oh yeah, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like that can read, right? Trials and Tribulations has a good music track too. Basically, all the tracks are good. This is just, as far as the cornered themes go, this is probably my least favorite. But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write his name on the ground. Did I not suspect that from the very beginning, my guys? Wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie or Baggy? That's a good point. The witness didn't even know Mr. Bird before this trial. Yeah, the last case are usually a lot of fun. I forgot. Was there any way this creep would have known Maggie's name beforehand? There is a way. would be best if I could prove that witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present his case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? By using the phone! Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, you. How did you? That's pretty basic, actually. Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And... she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That's when you learned her name was Maggie, but not the actual spelling of the name. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggey, but the name was written on the ground as Maggie. This is a mistake that only could occur if you knew how the name sounded. Yes, because alternate spellings can be oof if you just hear them, but not see how they're written down. Eek! Order, order! But, Your Honor, the witness had no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That's absolutely correct. I don't have motive. Yes, you do. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. Can you explain what motive the witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. That is not Richard Wellington's student. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to the court the proof that the witness had a motive. And I'm just guessing here, but I'm pretty sure it's this name list. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of a phone the defendant found. I have that feeling, Liv. There's a certain letter in my name that people always miss the number that's in there. It's always a slight surprise when people spell my name correctly the first time. Phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people in this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course! This list of phone numbers was stored in a cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artist? Can you explain why these numbers were in your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. I am nothing but a normal college student. I am certainly not a con artist. Looking up the phone numbers of a person's phone is the worst crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like those cops who were the genius to dialogue the goddess, or... I don't care, Mr. Wellington. Neither do I. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You'd think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me. You are a swindler of the first degree. Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of the con artist on his phone? Isn't it obvious? Witnesses. A freaking member. He is a con artist. You were all being conned. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored in here, right? On this phone. Anyone who are looking into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! No, this is too much. I missed you, twin jury. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustifiable badgering of the witness. Is that all you got? You said that exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of the phone call. That's all you got, don't you, my guy? Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can get this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was to meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That's a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If I think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should start thinking about it outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that sign boss saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that he didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright? What is something that didn't agree with the witness? Pretty sure that it was just that there was a police officer there. That's what we're gonna go with. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. Oh, I was right. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! That girl that picked up my phone was with the policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible that they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Wrong place, wrong time. Spain, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Ha 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 ha. Ah! Impressive! Not bad for a person with a third-rate education! Are you okay? What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Evidence! That guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone? Suspicious phone number? Suspicious con artist? They're all in that phone! But who says the phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? Aha! Ahee! I told you earlier! The phone I've lost, I've already found it! You don't even have the slightest idea who that phone in your hand belongs to! You can be sure it's mine, you simpleton! What? Burners exist! Feels quite good to see you, Squirm! Don't seem to have a problem with our hands on... We do seem to have a problem with this phone on our hands with this phone! Whose phone is it? Without knowing that this is meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be, maybe. Phone store numbers. Fingerprints! I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on the phone. If it was his, yeah. Nick, don't you remember? When you got it from Maggie, they wiped it off. What? You said there was sand all over it, so... I wiped it pretty thoroughly, too. Ha 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 ha. It's also much fun watching a third-rate bubble. Okay, you made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on the phone. I didn't think so. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You totally didn't wipe your contact list. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers. I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What is it? I mean, you could probably still attempt to recover the SIM card. By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find yourself, Hee 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 hee. Oh, we're back to this. Oh, you're too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Question mark? Oh my god, now I remember! Beep. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. You hit me on the head with a fire extinguisher. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know this one has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is? Your indictment has no basis, therefore no power. Looks like you came up as a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. I don't think I'm wrong, though. I think I've been following the route pretty well. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? Court hereby concludes the cross-examination. Hee 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 hee. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have reservations at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. If you're supposed to be a college student, how the heck can you afford that? Thank you for your assistance. It's a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it at that? Raise an objection? Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright? Oh. Very punchable face, this one. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Bright. We are saving the game, Mr. Bright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. I cannot prove everything. It's over. For your client, and for you. Do you fully understand? Yeah, but... I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. 'It's down to this. Go time! 'Call 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 down to this. Go time! 'C Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Hold on. Hold on. Is it the... This is the one thing we haven't presented yet, so... YOLO! Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. The judge's business card. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. This card is important because of what's on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Please call this number on your cell phone. Huh? Right now? The court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. The defense is preparing something, Mr. Wright? I'm going to call my cell phone right now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. There are stupid things too. Ah, they have the same design. He flipped the phones. What? Why is my phone? What is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? Why do you have my Steel Samurai ringtone? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah! No, I can't. By the way, before I forgot, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Yeah. I'm sorry, kitty cat, I am disturbing you, but he just died. Rip to this guy. So that's what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. He is faking it till he makes it, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and lost his ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Bright, the phone you're holding... Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Not guilty. Woo! Gumshoe got extra confetti for his crush. That's all. This court is adjourned. September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I knew the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Oh, she is so cute. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve that. He did not. He absolutely did not. That's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Oh no, honey. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and I never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe! My life, there's really been nothing but a string of disasters. That's, pretty bad. But till now, I went to college. I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seemed to latch onto those around me. Oh, sweetie, no. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Oh, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. Yeah, probably a good idea, though. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth at the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my one-night shifts. I see. Everything's all my fault. Dustin's death. Yeah, geez, Eugene. Hey, Arnold. Your head being all messed up? Well, I don't think my head is all that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have founded a whole new ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. After all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Oh, okay. Good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Oh, come on. Let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back! At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. This guy! The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. How are you a judge? But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This guy! This person. I haven't got a clue. He's not one of our main characters. He seems to know me, but, maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered? This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick! What's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, I mean, technically she left for a little while. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Oh no, he's gonna have to ask for contacts again. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Oh no. If he was, like, keeping, Mia's number for memory purposes, that's gone. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Yeah, because she left to go do spirit training and whatnot And that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. Alright, let's start the second case. I'll go for another, 20 minutes or so. Pearl! I love Pearl. Brand new episode has been added. Yes. Alright. Cool. I only had to use the guide for a little bit in that. Alright. That was no accident. We're going zoom right out of here. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered. By that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eni? Oh, not again. I finally get to see you again, and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But it wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Oh, not again. Can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Right in Code Law offices. What's depressing, right? Who are you? You understand how depressed this makes me, do you? I guess. Seriously, who is this man? But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at the weather girl on TV. You... Tanuki hair? I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is that what that girl said? I'd stake my life on it. Well, the weather... But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $15,000 to $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, to defeat the Huns, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Come back to your window. Because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray's Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh no! He doesn't look like he's having a good time. He doesn't look like he's having a good time. She doesn't look like she's having a good time. Oh, you're the doctor at that... Phoenix, it's named after him. It's really quite upsetting. Do you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. One who screwed that up is that nurse. It was her that got the medications picked up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. Oh, am I echoing? Thank you for letting me know. I thought I checked it, and, it wasn't echoey before. Well, hold on. We're gonna do a little... audio. Is that better? Weird! I have no idea why it did this. Did it get better? Because I did nothing. I've just been existing here. Really? Weird. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's, hopefully? Yeah, how did we get to stadium announcer? Is it still bad? Oh no, now the lawn people are here. He can be both. I don't know. Oh, dang it. Alright, hold on. In that case, we're gonna... Alright, we're gonna delete it. I'll be right back. Okay, okay. Yeah, if this didn't work, then I'm not sure where the other mic is coming from. Unless... Wait, what? Okay. Alright. Hopefully... Are we good? I guess I should listen to it again. Hold on, back to the internet we go. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Right. Oh no. Now the Lon people are here legitimately. Oh no! Gotta make sure. Why? Why? Well. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna see what... Okay, it's defaulting to... Wait a minute. Oi. Hopefully... No worries, thank you, Liv! Oh no. Are you? Alright, game, what are you doing? Oh no. That could also just be... There's a lawnmower going now. Oh no. Yeah, is it... What's going on here? Did I... Okay, input, output... Okay, did it work itself out, finally? After multiple attempts? Hold on. Okay, So let's actually... Back to the internet. Because when I first did a sound test, it was fine. I love when my mic decides to do things without my permission. Absolutely love that for myself. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I have no idea what actually worked and what didn't. I was just messing around with settings. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let me just wait for this to load. Thank you all for your patience as I was figuring that out. And thank you for telling me, because, you never know. Waiting. Waiting. Now it doesn't want to load for me. Oh, I love it. Anyway. If it sounds better, we're moving forward for a little bit. Okay. Meanwhile, this guy with the hair. That nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker! She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. It's just like, who decides whatever? Also, I am so glad you care so much about your employee and the fact that she done crashed her car. What a winning employer. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. That it would forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Yeah, who is that lady? Who is that mysterious lady? Why would I know? I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me! I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why are you bringing it up now? It's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Gee, I wonder why! You understand that? What that means is they're not coming to my clinic. I'm not getting paid the loads of money I was paid before, clearly. Don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya! What would you know? Why would you know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Oh, we were working under her? Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I work under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, yeah, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae Clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. Accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Now counting training. Not counting training, this will be your first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is that you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do a channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that's why I've searched you out! Please fix your glasses. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that's how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. With the sussy doctor. June 19th, 1:25 p.m. Kurain Village. So this is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. Hyrule. Why, hello there. Hyrule. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Hi. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow! I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big of a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated, just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work as hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear your training is going well for you. Hee. Days channeling. Looks like you've finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But, this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Ha ha ha, behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network! Let's see, 14 people died because of a malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And pinned the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The internet? Tabloids! That's what I thought. Haha, I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard it all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Kurain Village, but I've heard people call it the Medium Valley. Call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true, since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. That girl earlier. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye! She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. I love Pearl. Cousin. Wait, that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, I mean, you are a... If men don't really live in the village, probably any man approaching is like, who's that? Well, you're not wearing the training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure. She's not allowed to go outside of town. So yeah, she's probably never seen a man in her life. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother's my aunt. Duh, come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck. Now I just want this barbecue to happen. Thanks! Well, at least she's still the same Perky Maya. Let's examine a couple of things. I don't think there's anything super relevant, but we'll do it anyway. It's an old-style phone booth. Can't say it fits in with the area too well. Cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. An old bus stop says Crudine Village on the post sign. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. Big ol' rock. Giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on the beat-up old sign. Called the Crudine Boulder. That's a really complex explanation, really, but a long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Alright. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Alright. Let us move. Mediation room. June 19th, Fey Manor. Mediation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. Oh, made the wrong call again. Rain, cats, and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on the public airways. You know, I'm starting to think maybe you're not a person who likes ladies. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. It's like, you blame the weather girl, you blame the nurse. I don't think you're all that nice of a guy. But anyway, this is a splendid argument there. It's hard to believe this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. There's a guide map? Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Guide map added to the court record. Diagram of Fey Manor. Alright, guy. Today's channeling. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. I don't think you can do that with spirits. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling upon my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. Maya. So how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance. Girl studying the occult at the college. Oh no, hi Lara. The girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Crudine School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is the daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? This is the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is there right now. Would you care to meet her? Sure, I guess. If I remember correctly, she's not that nice of a lady. Channeling chamber. June 19th, Fey Manor. Channeling chamber. Wow. Such a strange atmosphere here. Flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Really, Phoenix? Good sir, who might you be? Oh, my name is Phoenix Wright, and I love your hair. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fey. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful reference. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you've already forgotten. If it was not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you surely would not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, so let us speak in the present now. I thank you. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Not really. Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful toward Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining. What is that supposed to mean? It means her bloodline has basically died out. Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs to the Kurine channeling technique. Okay. Then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although the women of the Fae Clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? Is it as it sounds? For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurine school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame. However, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. Oh yeah, she's not bitter about this at all. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here, in the channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber? A place where the spirit medium speaks to those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Kurine technique have not been seen by just anybody. That's never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before! That's also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That's why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, we're getting a closed room. Oh, that's what that lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you've yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what is it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have! Haha! A pure heart that knows not the evils of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. You don't want me to interact with your small child. Let's examine stuff. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The letters are fading too. I think I can recognize a few of the characters on here. Kurine. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. And shuffle. Door. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. Looks like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. And so I guess we'll move. Meditation room. Move. Winding way. June 19th, Fae Manor, winding way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Put a lot of love into it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? It's a little out of place in the garden like this. Let's examine the jar. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. So time to move on. That will become important later, if I recall. This is a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to this tiny village like this. Every family has to burn their own trash. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decoration. A bit small to walk around in. Although, that incinerator piece, we already checked it. You were like, okay, cool, that's an incinerator. Looks like there's a room over there, too. Something is emanating from it. Alright, cool. Side room. So this is the side room. Looks like more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. We're still gonna poke them. There's bedding. She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. Oh, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea not to disturb her sleep. Okay, fine. Okay, we'll let you nap. Hey, you! Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Hi, Lotta. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in what? A year? You are, Lotta Hart. You're Lotta Hart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lotta Hart. So I guess you're still being a photographer. I mean, of course. And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. It's that time already? Well, we should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Alright. Moving on to the meditation room. Meditation room. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally spot all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? You are way too obsessed with this. And I think you had more to do with this than you're letting on. Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That's most satisfactory. The key is one of a kind. Please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. So I'll get to the meat of this, the start of the case, before I stop. Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry dessert. Yay. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear Madame, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. That's so. Then I humbly request that you return to the heart of the Heartland. What are ya? This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Legasp. Sorry. Wow, she shut that up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Bang. Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channeling chamber. Ba-bang. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I've heard it before. It's a gunshot. I'd bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. We're gonna break in. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're gonna break in. What? But there's only one key and the kid's got it. We're gonna have to break it in. Alright, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there is one matter. That is... Don't try to stop me. Send a paper to Brighton Coal Law Office later. Yeah, that's what I call being a man. Slam. Slam. Crash. Dr. Gray! Click. Lotta! I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Click. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like these are the perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But... Hurry! Before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave it to the granny. June 19th, Portanai Village. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. I told you you might need it later. And? They're on their way. Good Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. Really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Alright, let's talk about it. Hey, mister? That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh yeah. Oda doesn't know when Maya's channeling, her full physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep. I sorta got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patient don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him. Kinda like a play on Blackjack almost. Which actually could be the call-out with his hair. Meditation room. Oh, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. I guess I just have to wait. The police are here! Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? I shall show you the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe. My name isn't Jimshoe. Oh, Detective Jimshoe. I missed because I was going fast. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do now is see what everyone else has to say. Moving. Channeling chamber. Police are really busy running around here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like that. I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Gumshoe, talk to me. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but... Excuse me, with the way things look now, the girls aren't the only one who could have done it. Yeah, Only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about its expression still looks the same. As of death. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But... Oh, no, I do think he was a Blackjack reference, but with a Gray morality twist. Okay, okay. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, and then he was shot. They wanted to make sure he was really dead. Winding away. Side room. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? So isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like, the channeling. Channeling... Oh, no, actually, the situation kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yeah, that would be another good pun. Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. After all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eenie Meenie. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people like you call it occult studies or something? Yeah, that's where my brain immediately went to. But I like the Grey's Anatomy reference as well. That's another good one. I do think there's a double-layered pun there, and I love the localization team for all the punny names that they do. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. So, what brings you here today? So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. Oh boy, howdy. I see, then why are you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good? Huh? I'm, like, all allergic to sesame seeds? They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch? Ah, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep? I totally feel like I wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time? Alright, another sip. We're doing the Valley Girl thing. Oh yeah, that's another really good localizing team, the people who do Dragon Quest. What happened? So you were sleeping in here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that? I, totally know nothing? So who was, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. Well, she didn't react to that at all. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I didn't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? And what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, a long time ago, I was, patient, yeah? She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Do I have anything? Nah, it's just a guide map. Well, then let's move. Finding way. No one here, as usual. Ack. Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Hey, Pearl. The gasp. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? June 19th, Kurenai Village. Yeah. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? Don't let me be next! Ew, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If we weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine! Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out to you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh, what? Princes and ghosts and stuff come back to get you. This is too much, I say. What's too much? Being an oculate photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm going to try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh, yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside? Ah, she did! 2 even! The Seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside of me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Wow, okay, bye. Haha. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or her spirit or the spirits. Oh, why does it feel like we've gone through this before? Because we totally have. That was case number 4. June 19th, Fey Manor, meditation room. Oh, dear madame, you have such impeccable timing. What's all the buzz? Alright, everybody, listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20th, 8:02 a.m., Fey Manor, meditation room. Yawn. Oh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. And we got to the detention ASAP. Visitors. Nick. Maya? What am I going to do? Never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and we're behind this frickin' wall once again. It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me, I understand. Here, hold on, we're talking. So you're the master of something? Khurane? Yeah, we'll go with Khurane. School of Channeling. Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This sounded kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After the spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. Doing something like that. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information for today. Be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure that you prepare it, okay? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When's the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a, Magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spirit power. We'll need this for later. Let's go back here. Let's at least try to find Pearl and get that mechanic unlocked. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Farewell! Meditation room nurtures all young mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. was pretty deserted yesterday. Power roll. Power roll. Winding way. Pearl isn't here today. She's at school? Power roll. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday? The, dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith? Esquire? That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is right. Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters, at least. Yeah, you got the I, the T, and the H. That's it. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I'm studying this thing called parapsychopathy in this college, and parapsychology, rather. You told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy too? What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Have a safe drive. Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Whatever, wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here? Like what? Like, the medium's training? Or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose this village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer? She sure seems to like the carefree type. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too? That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... not good! You and Dr. Gray know each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient? Yeah. Hey, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is there something wrong? Nope. Fireball! 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 Channeling chamber. It's like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance to thoroughly check this room. I'm lucky. I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, crap, she's in here. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought I'd bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue at the jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That is Mystic Maya, good sir. She's one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but should I ask her some questions too while I have the chance? Yeah. What happened? I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me. So I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit in that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in the court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted in locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be that folding screen there. It's the Kodane Sacred Writings. Along with the Kodane Sacred Urn, they are this village's most treasured possession. If I ever found out something had happened to either one... Oh, the humanity! Odd for her to be worrying about a folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Pearl. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought of themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, even greater than that in some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is the prodigy and the pride of the Branching family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, her world is so different from yours, perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Okay. 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 Yep, yeah, that's totally, yeah. Phew! Feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Bray got the other day? Ah, here it is. Right on the top of my desk. Only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Alright. Viral. Alright, let's actually... Okay. Fine. Present it. Like, I'm really sorry, but... And I know, like, you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't, like, take it? Who said anything about giving this to you? I just thought you might react. Are you still in there? Can I examine things? This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels on the flooring. Straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Or the blood! No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Medium sits. Candles. Pivot. Okay, she's gone. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they're used during the channeling. It's beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... a hole! This could have been made by a bullet. Cool. Well then, I do believe this is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What's that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Let's just examine real quick. I don't think there's anything else. Okay. Pyrrell. Pyrrell. Pyrrell! Eck! You surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. Same thing she had yesterday. Gotta show it to Pearl. Oh yeah, I said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. Morgan sees this will be the next one they'll be channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I, worked with Maya. Worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked, where she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's... someone? What? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly into your eyes. It must be true, love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Miss Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like... Hee hee, I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Thank you. Let's talk to Pearl. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I study the Korean technique. Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. Liar? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? Not that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer... Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. I did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. The item in your hand. So what's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Accept it. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. Hee hee. You look like a child in a Toy Story, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one, too. That key. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just... It's too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this, Magatama? Oh yeah, it's okay, I was told to give it to you. Do something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Who do we know who's hiding a secret? Who do we know? In the side room over here. Hello again. We seem to be seeing each other a lot. Seem to see seeing a lot of each other today. Words, I'm losing my ability to read. Oh, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No! How old do you think I am? He's like 24. Actually, hold on. Let's go to the court record real quick. Profiles. 18. She's 8. Aw. Phoenix. I want to say he's like 25. The victim. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, totally don't know him? Ah, what's that? Huh? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psychic locks, Mr. Nick. Psych locks? Huh? The more someone wants to hide their secrets, the more locks you'll see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Miss Maya's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock. No idea what she's talking about. But I guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. Don't think you have the proof you need. You must have it and the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give it a try. So yeah, that'd make him 25 if it's been a year. Alright. So now we'll try presenting. And actually... And so we'll present it. Yep, okay. Okay. Gotta present the thing. The victim. Eeny meeny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, how many times do I, have to repeat myself? You're, so totally sure? Then where's, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. What do you mean? Indirectly? I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a connection between me and Dr. Gray is this. Here's your proof. What is that? Ouch, I guess I didn't have anything to do with it, huh? Girls did warn me. If you make a mistake, it might hurt you, she said. I should stop. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, that's fine. But this is where we'll call it, I think. because that requires further investigations, and I've been going for like a while now. But that was fun. I like this game. It's a good series. I am excited that they're doing Apollo Justice, and 5 and 6 are getting an HD collection like this. Alright. So, let us now find somebody to raid into. Thank you all for joining me. It was a lovely time. Let's see, who is going right now? Let's see. Just for fun, I think I'm gonna send you all to JQ, who's doing, hold on. That's, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage. So, from one anime-inspired game to another. Let's call this... I'm not sure what to call this raid. I think I need a generic raid message. I'll try to think of one. But for now, we're just gonna be, like... We'll call this a raid message. And if you have... I think my heart emote is a free emote now because I have follower emotes. So we'll use this. Anywho, I'm gonna send you all off now. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope everybody has a good day. Bye, everybody.